Well, hello my friends. Furtado here, the Rebel Turner. Okay, so now that I have a tenon that's ready to go on the back, and I'm not worried about tear marks or tool marks at this point, because all I'm really looking for is the shape and what am I going to see once this is all said and done. And really what I'm going to end up seeing, it doesn't take much to figure out. It's wherever you cut and whatever thickness you leave from the areas that came out. This is basically what's going to stay. I will basically be turning this out until it starts hitting out this magic marker from the bottom. I know it's not going to take it all off, but I can get that off with a little bit of sanding. This will come down further for us. But if you run a gauge, roughly, that's what you end up with, and that will be the shape of the top of the bowl. Now, when I start going in here, even if I flip it first, I don't want to come in straight any point further than this area right here, this mark, because that's the lowest two rings, is this one and this one right here. This one is shorter and this one is shorter. So we got two long wings, this one and this one. It's time to take it off and set it up. I don't have a huge tenon here, but what I got is sufficient to grip that on the jaws. You know, people say all the time that I'm either really lucky or how brave I am with some of the turnings that I do. Part of the reason why I do it and I don't feel too threatened by what I'm doing is, number one, is because I feel, and this might be contrary to a lot of people, that the lathe, to me, is one of the safer tools, large tools. And why would I say something like that? It's because on the lathe, I feel that I'm the one who's in full control of what I'm doing with the piece of wood and not the tool that's doing the controlling. So if I'm working over here, it's because I feel comfortable with what I'm doing. course, I got to make a tenon on this bottom over here. So I will take this down until I come up close to the center and make that tenon. So you can see I got a ways to go before I start undermining. So I'm going to get a little bit closer here. See if I can see that. Because I do not want to take it away. I should be able to see that black mark going through. This wood is not the best wood to make this out of. If you make this out of green wood, it will go a lot easier for you. The drier it is, the harder it is to cut. You know, I could leave this nub here to keep a little bit more interest and come and meet this from the top down. It would probably remove that nub anyway, hitting it from the top. Yep. So that would not do me any good. So the idea will be to come and eat it away at this nub anyway. And I gotta go a little deeper here so I can maintain this flap over so it doesn't end up with an edge that just transitions up to the top. some beautiful spalting on this. That's going to be a nice added bonus to the piece. Very nice, very nice. I love it when I get spalting. That's just these crisp, sharp lines defining between the punky and the hardwoods. And it gives you all these characters. So I think that this is going to look rather nice. Got a lot of more work to do, but the base on this one, I'm not going to make it slim and then up. I'm going to keep it pretty much the way you see it here. Just this bevel angle that you see right now. I'm not going to concave this in and then round it over, flaring it up. I'm going to keep it going even if I have to go deeper here. Going the same angle that I got here and about this size on the foot. I'm not going to change much on this size because it needs to be wide enough for it to feel like it will hold on its own and not topple over. The base in contrast to the size of the whole piece is good. A base should never be too small where the piece feels that off balance. And right now, that's a well balanced piece. If you look at my body, the way I'm holding this up against the work, you'll see that I got my tool gouge, my handle, underneath me and up against me, so I can go in there and press and feel that I got a good grip on this piece and not letting it jerk up on me. As you're spinning, there's always that possibility that the piece can come loose from your chuck. So never let your guard down. Always be listening to odd sounds, or all of a sudden if you start getting some strange vibration and you can't figure it out, check your chuck. That's there. Gotta just go a little bit more inside here. Gotta go deeper and out a little bit. Same thing here, deeper and out a little bit. Again, you know, I could possibly do a little bit of shaping from the outside, which would look good, but let me see what I would do with this. Basically, I would have to take it right from this edge and making it a little bit pointier. So rather than fighting it over there, and since I already got a return over here. Let me see how that works. And it's always easier to do the outside than it is the inside. Can't take anything whatsoever here. So that's good. That's good right there. The only thing I don't like is I got a ridge right here. And I gotta take that off. And I can only see it up here, and I can't see when I'm taking it off. So that being the case, I've said this many times, put a reference mark. And that's really the area that I want to concentrate on. I think I got it, but I think a piece flew off. It did. They had a knot right here, which flew off, but the overall looks good. So I think I have to get the rest from underneath. There's no way out of it. And nothing from the outside edges.
Where do you keep this? Is it in the case?
No.
Where's the pieces to it?
Oh, that's a sander.
should have maybe painted the flower a different color.
No, you shouldn't. Alright, gonna let that dry and touch it up tomorrow. Okay. And it's time to give it the final finish on this. And again, because I really can't get in here and buff the back side of this, might not, a polish buff might not be the best method for me. So I'm going to do a spray on lacquer.